Hello, humans and pets. He looks a little younger.
Oh, I do. Yes, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a nose piercing.
Right.
there. What we got today is we got the New York extra large
Let me hold
Cuppy
it.
Roni pizza.
Let me hold it up for you.
It's a Cuppy Roni pizza. Try it out, Jay.
Uh-oh.
Do your face. Yep, that's what it is.
Okay.
Papa John mode. We got the little pepperoncini.
Yep.
Who's excited?
Ryan hasn't seen it yet. I want to see.
No, I just saw it.
There
Yeah,
it is. Okay.
that's it. All right.
All right,
I guess I'll hold it. It's
You
really
hold
big.
It is very big.
But
it's
it
an
is
extra
also a
large one.
tiny car. So
It is
they'll
a
plate
tiny
them up,
car.
I guess, for us, and then we're gonna review it and eat it and see what we think. Now the closest competition, I guess, right, is Little Caesars. They have pizza similar.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Leave a comment down below. My idea is
Get both.
We really love the Little Caesars, so I wanted to end up getting both of them.
Yeah.
That way we could have compared them one after another. If you guys want to see something like that, leave a comment down below because Ryan didn't think you would want to see that.
I didn't think it's more so like that's a lot of pizza. That's a lot of money. That's
Well,
like,
the good part about
not
it, and
next
if you
door,
do
know?
want to see it, leave a comment down below anyways, because we will go get the Little Caesars again, because
Right.
it was hands down one of my favorite pizzas we had from Little Caesars.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say it right now, immediately. Right. I know I'm not gonna like this one as much.
I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is, visually,
It's a lot greasier.
it's a lot greasier, but visually, there's way less pepperoni on this one
Way less.
than what was on
Oh,
the
100%.
Little Caesars one. But I could state that for the record.
Or even the advertisement.
This is
Now, guess how much money this costs?
I don't even know what it would be.
22, 24 bucks, I think, after tax.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
I
like
thought it was
$25.
$13.99.
It's a $25 pizza. They don't have a deal for it. So this is what we're eating today. It is a 16-inch extra large mode. But that's why
Now
mainly is the price difference.
Oh, I don't remember.
So-
I thought it was down to like
No.
$13.99.
So
did you miss the coupon or something?
There's no coupon.
Okay.
I am excited for it
I will
to
say,
try it. It's very
doing
cheesy.
it right off the bat,
and,
I don't know
hot.
if you could see, like there's very little texture because it's such a thin crust.
Yes.
Now I know you're gonna say, "Oh, it's made to be folded in half because it's a New York style pizza."
Well, that's what I fold it in half anyways when it's like this because you have to.
You might not notice my accent isn't from New York. I don't usually fold my pizza.
We're close enough. We're similar though.
We are. We're both
To be fair.
obnoxious.
Let me get this out of the frame. We're both loud,
Mhm.
and we yell when we drive, and we honk the horn quite a bit. It builds character.
And I want to say, cooking wise, the one thing I loved about Little Caesars was the pepperonis gave a different texture
Mm-hmm.
and they had a lot of flavor. This one's,
These are crispy mode.
they actually burnt them, so they're almost too cooked.
Yeah, and it's so surprising to say this, and I don't know if it's because the box soaks it up or what the case may be, but Little Caesars is way less greasy, and it's normally the opposite from what you hear.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a very greasy pie.
It very much is. On a good note, though, there's actual sauce on this one, unlike the one that we just did from Pizza
Yeah,
Hut
and the
that
grease
had no
helps
sauce.
with that.
Mhm.
I mean, my hands all, you can see it all.
That's hot. That's hot.
Yeah,
This literally just came out of the oven.
The Cuppy Roni, or whatever they call it Cuppy Roni, which I think is cute. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. This one's hard
Cuppy
to eat.
Roni. It's like what you tell like a kid pepperoni is.
Right.
When they can't pronounce it, you're like, oh, Cuppy Roni. And they won't stop saying that. But it holds so much of the grease.
Yeah.
I
mean, a pepperoni pizza, though, can be greasy just because of the pepperoni anyways.
Yeah.
And I get that. I don't
For sure.
usually fault it, but I do want to say the texture of the dough, hands down, goes to what I remember Little Caesars going. And again, if you want to see this, leave a comment down below. We'll go get it again. Just because, and it was half price. You could get two for the price of one.
As this pizza is, it's an alright pizza. I like the cheeses. There's a 3-cheese blend, is what it says. I don't know the cheeses, but they work together nice. I like the flavor of the cheese. The sauce is fine.
Right.
It's more grease than sauce, at least on my slice, which is kind of sad. You don't really taste the sauce as much as the grease. And the pepperoni it's very crispy, which I think that might be what they're going for. You know, it's a very thin cut pepperoni, very thin, and they flip up, and it's very very it's crispy,
Mhm.
which is kind of cool. It's like if like cheeseburgers have raw onions. This
Mhm.
has crispy pepperoni. It's a textural difference.
But
I like it, but
we did the shakaroni once,
Mm.
and I do believe I like that way better. I think it had more pepperoni.
Mm.
It's basically the same pie,
yeah,
you know.
this isn't my favorite pizza by far. I do like this edition of this pepperoni,
Mm-hmm.
but pepperoni pizza is just pepperoni pizza.
I didn't realize it was a $25 pizza either.
Yeah, it makes everything when there's if there's less amount of ingredients, it makes everything stand out more.
Right.
So you have to have really solid stuff, and the cheese is good. The sauce is good.
Right.
There's nothing really.
I was gonna get another. I'm hungry.
There's nothing
That's
really. No, you can grab one.
I can't.
Go for it.
That's okay.
Yeah,
No, you pushed it out of the
it's
way.
fine. I just don't want to block your face.
That's
with
okay. They can block my face. I can't
But
get one anyways. 'Cause
I,
too short. The tie's too short.
It's just nothing's outstanding or great. It's just all good.
Yep.
So it makes it just seem like a lackluster pizza, because there's nothing really new about this. You know, this pepperoni's been around for a while.
Right.
So it's just kind of there.
I think the key part of when we did the Little Caesars one, and I hate to bring it up since we don't have it next to it, was you couldn't take a bite without getting a pepperoni. And
Yeah.
there was so, like on each piece,
It's like 3 or 4.
it's not covered like it was.
Which that's not really what they're going for. Like those seeds, like there's 100 you can count.
Yep.
Like they're just going for it. Look at all the amount of pepperoni on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which you would think would make it more greasy. So I don't know if it's the cheese or if it's the
either.
dough,
I think it's the cheese.
or it's probably the cheese is what my guess is.
And it's funny you should say that, because we had a local place growing up that was known for, like, when you buy a pizza, you literally had to do this before you could eat
Let
it
it drip.
because it would drip.
Which is kind of what's happening with this one.
I folded it this time for you.
Yeah, I like it better
I don't.
when it's like this. When it's like a soggy, drenched pizza.
The only good part of folding it is see, and that's part of the thing is that that'll come off, but you do get more pepperoni this way
This is
because
one
they're
of those
putting
pizzas
together.
where you need a paper towel and you have
Yeah.
to tap it.
Yeah.
And that's it's not
That's
something
not a selling point.
It's not a selling
Right.
point for me. Some people like that. They're like, oh, I love grease and I love tasting that while I eat a pizza. There's nothing that's crazy about this thing.
No.
And I wouldn't recommend it even for $15 or $10. Make it 8 and I might consider
This
it.
size pizza for 15, I would almost say,
No.
it's worth getting it, but not for the
Because
25.
the Little Caesars one does this but better. There's more pepperoni.
I agree.
Way less greasy. I don't know how. They're
No-
known for being greasy.
Not even
so-
more pepperoni. The good part about it was such a good tasting pepperoni. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you get better tasting meat. And it's funny because anybody else, and again, you can leave a comment down below.
Yes.
Most people have nothing but bad things to say about Little Caesars. But, and again, they
Yeah.
don't sponsor us. I wish they did.
That would be great.
They
please.
actually,
We need
the
it.
one
We
near
just
our
bought this thing.
house, their pepperoni had a taste. Like, granted, they did burn this. I mean, you can look at it. It's cooked a lot,
Very crispy.
but it doesn't have like that pepperoni taste. Where that was the good thing with the old world pepperoni or whatever. It was a good tasting pepperoni. Now we haven't done it in many months.
Yeah.
When it first came out, we did it and we fell in love with it. And if you guys want to see it, I'll gladly go back and try it again because it's still only like
Yeah, it's
$10.99.
$12
But
max.
B, I mean, it was. Did they fall off? And if that was another thing that you suggested a while back, if you guys have something that we did a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, and you want to see us redo it,
That'd be cool.
you know, because we don't want to just shove certain things down your throat.
And I know one of you suggested that. The issue is a lot of the best stuff we've had was limited time.
Mhm.
That's what I think about. But stuff like that where it's still on the menu, like I would rather go and get like the calzone, the Batman calzone or whatever.
Right, but they don't have it anymore.
They don't
Right.
have it. But
But if there
like,
is something that's
something like
still
that.
out there that we did months and months
Yeah.
ago, because I'll be the first one to tell you, when we did the Chucking, Brian thought it was, I think that's what it was called back then. Remember the chicken
first Burger
sandwich?
King chicken?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ryan thought that was the best one we've ever had.
And then they
And
messed
then,
it up.
and then the next time we had it, it was so bad
Oh my
we
God.
couldn't even eat it. We ended up throwing them away.
Yeah, it was. Well, they didn't change the oil
Mm-hmm.
in their fryer, and it was like miserable.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's
So-
what happens.
So if you do want to
But-
see something like that, leave a comment down below.
Yeah.
Because we would gladly, again, we love you guys' suggestions. We appreciate
Thank you, guys.
everybody that's
Great.
watching and suggests all that stuff. So if there is something like
Yeah,
that,
just don't suggest this one because it's kind of mediocre.
you can suggest it, but
we're
Here's your
probably
answer.
not going to do it.
Here's your...
Would I buy this again? Absolutely not.
No.
For the price. It's just a generic pizza that you can get or make for like $8 cheaper anywhere else.
But that being said, I would take this over that Chicago Tavern one from Pizza Hut all day long.
Yeah, because this at least there's a. It might be grease on this pizza, but at least there's a liquid.
It's
right.
not
dry,
no.
and it's funny because I don't think the pizza itself is overcooked. It's only the pepperoni, and I don't know how they manage that. Like,
Well,
you get a little bit of a crisp on the corners.
Because look, I did pull off a little bit of burnt pieces, but there is something too. If you do the texture of the actual bread itself,
yeah,
where Little Caesars seems like they dip theirs in butter and it's delicious and it's tasty. Where this is kind of dry, and you know what I mean. This is the crust that I always try not to, like. I always eat it first,
yeah,
because it dries out and it gets crunchy.
That's why they give you the pepperoncini and the funny butter, the garlic thing,
and I get that
to dunk it because it's not great.
Because it's not great. Where Little Caesars seems to do it automatically. You know what I mean?
On your plate.
I know.
It's just grease and like
It's
charred,
just like little burnt spots. But again, you know, if you were gonna go 1 out of 10,
4, 3.
I'll give another example. We recently just did a cheeseburger pizza. I take that over this.
It's
any
so
day
much
long
better.
too.
I think I give that like a 4 or 5.
You did a 4 or a 5.
It's somewhere around there because yeah, it's.
And you didn't like the cheeseburger one.
I didn't like the sauce that much.
It was still better than this one.
Yeah, I knew that going in though. I because the cost is less, but even disregarding cost, they were both free. I would be grabbing that one over this one just because this one's just a greasy, soggy.
And that was here too, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to remember
greasy,
where we got it.
Soggy, overcooked, sad fest.
Yeah.
It might be better at your place, but
it was good that I was starving because I probably would have stopped at 1. Because I'm at 2 and I think I'm done.
And I don't think I'm going to eat anymore.
Yeah.
And the issue is it's really big.
Yeah.
And you can't change the size.
I guess I'm eating a lot of pizza.
I was going to get a small version.
Yeah, that's all right.
But it was like extra large only because it's New York.
Yep.
Well,
there you go. There is the.
This is a pizza. You know what? I get why they're saying New York style because you only want one slice. You just get it by the slice.
Right.
Because you don't want any more after one. You're all set.
Right.
Each slice is what, 350 calories?
The funny thing is though, is I don't remember not liking the Shaq-a-Roni, and it's basically the same pizza. I don't know what happened today.
It's basically the same pizza except Shaq isn't a part of it.
Well, and I think they had the regular pepperoni, so it wasn't. They didn't get burnt.
Was it
like,
Shaq with the frosted flakes with the cinnamon basketballs?
Yes, it was.
Okay, yeah, I'd rather have that over this.
Well,
so thank you, Frosted Flakes.
There you go. There is the. Again, we came up with this one. Leave a comment down below if there's something you want to see. Yeah. We don't have all the restaurants you guys do around the country, but
yeah, we were looking.
We're trying to expand.
Like, all the good stuff I want to try is all like 8 hours away. So
we gotta move.
We gotta move.
Yeah, to get better places. Yeah. But
so if you want to see Del Taco, send us money.
Yeah,
and, no,
we got. Yeah, it's nowhere near us.
Yeah, we'll have to book a flight for that one.
Right.
But please leave more suggestions. Subscribe. So we can afford buying more of these pizzas.
Yeah, he's so close to hitting 1,000.
Yeah, come on.
If you're watching and not subscribed, please consider doing so because this was his dream. So get him to 1,000. That's the key.
But yeah, recommend this. Check out Let's Cash More Mash. It's on a shirt. Link in the description. They fun over there. They do whiskey reviews. So if that's something you go check it out.
I'm gonna need some to wash this down.
Yeah. I got a Mountain Dew. If you want to see that, we actually reviewed it on the channel. They got new 4th of July themed flavors.
I'm looking at a 7-Eleven too, and I know there's something new coming to 7-Eleven, and I can't remember what it is.
You know what's that 7-Eleven? Too Good to Go, or whatever it's called.
There was something, but
so if you want to see that,
well, there
I
you
want
go.
to do something like that too.
So there's our review.
Look, do I recommend this? No.
You said yes, but I was
TikTok,
shocked.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yep.
I do recommend trying it.
Yep.
If you want to be expect the worst, and then you'll be
And or if you have tried it and you actually got a good one, leave a comment down below because there's always a chance that it's just this place screwed it up today.
Sometimes it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
And that's what's fun about it. It's like gambling.
Yeah.
With your food.
Yeah.
So.
We can come back tomorrow and it'd be the best pizza we ever had. Yeah. But today we showed you the reasons why it wasn't. So there it is.
I want to eat this.
That being said,
thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.